is Kevin Cutler, and in the replay center, Ed Malloy and Rodney Mott. As this one is actually saved along the sideline.
Has been very disruptive to the rhythm and flow of Denver's offense.
Can Karl-Anthony Towns have a monster night that you know they need here? That is Conley to get the party started here in Denver. Conley was huge the other night, as Grant just mentioned. 19 points and big shots down the stretch. Shot clock at 5. Caldwell Pope got it. Towns, terrific defense. They turn it over. Edwards are able to get it back. Shot clock didn't reset. He's got to hurry. Steps into a 3. Too much.
Denver out of sync on the offensive end. Really give a lot of credit to Minnesota and their pressure.
Murray turns the corner and goes up over the top of Towns. Murray finished. It's perhaps a turning point in that category, at least so far. Here comes Towns, barrel into the cup, extends, unable to finish. Second personal. So he sits. Jokic going to shoot the 3, and he buries it. First points for Jokic and Prince for Minnesota. Jokic surveys underneath. Beautiful give and go. Those two together, electric. Jokic to Murray. Just 8 points in game 3, but he is off and running. Jokic turned back, and it's Christian Brown saving it. Hard collision between Noel and Jokic. 5 points for Prince off the bench. Under a minute. Jokic high post. Green cocking one back.
Having them come out, show some force defensively, be disruptive, get deflections, take Denver out of its offensive rhythm, and then really be in the attack mode. Confidence from that win carrying over here to game 5.
Chris Finch, second full season at the helm of this franchise. Edwards maneuvering, terrific defense from Brown. Edwards got it back. They rushed him, forced the shot.
Have to trust the pass and trust their offense against this defense.
Again, those pesky non-Jokic minutes when he sits, that's been an issue for them. Not so much in this series. Look at Jokic, magnificent. The Nuggets, Grant, are shooting 29% from the field. Conley underneath, they turn it over.
Looks like Vegas in July.
Jokic puts it on the deck, a little bit of a bump. It'll be on Gobert. That's his first. Jokic tying his playoff career high, 43 points the other night. Became the first center in NBA history with 40 points.
They're allowing the swiping to occur.
Denver Nuggets, #1 seed in the West for the first time ever. That is Murray on a 3-point jack. 16-5 Denver run. Here comes Anthony Edwards underneath, over the shoulder, missed it.
Leading to that open 3 from Prince.
Taurean Prince, 4 of 5 off the bench, 10 points. Needed that one badly. Gobert had it, couldn't squeeze it. And we cross the 3-minute mark. Murray, exquisite pass. Jokic. We move on to the 2-minute mark. Jokic underneath to Murray. Those two are almost impossible to stop. He's at 2-3 steps ahead of everyone else. Edwards puts it on the deck, works against Gordon again. High arching shot, short. And a long rebound to Gordon. Jokic somehow left wide open. If there is a game 6 in this series, it's Thursday night in Minneapolis. Murray on a launch. He is deadly.
That was unwarranted, maybe a technical opportunity, but Murray getting going.
Jokic dropping dimes. And Caldwell Pope with a chance at 3.
Edwards taking advantage with that mid-range jumper.
And Edwards now has 20. Jokic, they leave him, dare him to shoot, and he'll oblige.
And he needed that shot.
Prince working off the wing. His pass deflected, they turned it over. KCP, Brown, Edwards. Unreal. Jokic underneath, intercepted by Conley. Grant, every time you think the Nuggets have turned the corner, there's your Timberwolves run as we cross the 5-minute mark. Jokic underneath to Brown, slithering through the defense. Prince working on the baseline up to the rim. Jokic got a fingertip on it. 5-point Timberwolves lead. They leave Brown totally unaccounted for, and he misses badly. Michael Porter Jr., if you've just joined us, is scoreless in 24 minutes. It's almost hard to believe with how good he was this season. This is Jokic from deep. Got it!
3 for 5 from downtown, 5 for 17 for the game.
Murray gets a Jokic screen. Resets, turns, and shoots. The tip. Jokic is there to clean it up. Our producer, Bert Bondi, Andy Goldberg, our director. Rest of our NBA TV crew from Denver. Jokic doubled up. Murray, launch, splash. Rehabilitation after the left ACL tear. Once again, it is all-star level. Jokic the kick. This is Porter. Got it! 24 for Edwards. It's a 1-point game with 5.5 left. Jokic, little body bump from Towns. So Jokic fouled in the act.
I think it was on Towns right there.
It was on Towns.
And we know Jokic is so crafty and savvy at drawing fouls. Being available is so important, particularly down the stretch.
Conley swings it. Alexander Walker outside. This is Towns. Little bit short. Jokic. Edwards is quieted down. Here's Towns. Towns was fouled. This will put the Nuggets in the penalty and Karl Anthony Towns. Jokic, as we come up with a 3-minute mark. What an atmosphere, what a scene here in Denver. Towns nearly the steal. Gordon gets it back and he puts it in. Leaves that extra point at the free throw line. Meantime at this end, Anthony Edwards has not scored yet in the fourth. Here he comes, right on cue. Boy, he misses the layup somehow. Michael Malone for Denver, Chris Finch for Minnesota. Murray, contact, offensive. It's on Jokic. A franchise that has never even been to an NBA Finals in their 47 years of existence.
So can you play Jokic straight up without fouling? Maybe they switch him over, put Gobert, who did a pretty decent job on Jokic early in the third quarter.
On Jokic as a one-on-one defender, that kind of caught you by surprise a little bit. Let's see how he handles these final 90 seconds, 60 seconds. Porter, Jokic, here comes the two-time MVP, back rim, no, Jokic again. Denver is out of fouls. Edwards crosses over, elevates, misses, rebound Jokic. They'll get it to Murray, 30 seconds, Jokic, then a little hesitation, puts it in, and he's fouled. As Jokic could push this to a 5-point cushion. They'll put Conley on Gordon. Inbound to Jokic, quick whistle. Jokic will shoot free throws.
But certainly getting the ball in your MVP's hands, who's made big plays, smart decision by Michael Malone.
8th career postseason triple-double for him, and he misses. Eight of 9 is Jokic tonight. 3-point game, 2.5. Timeout Minnesota. Looking for Edwards. Finally gets it to him. Edwards launches. No! And Denver survives.